BalconyTV!
Hey, you're watching Balcony TV Melbourne, presented by the Push and Sin 1700. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people as the traditional owners of this land. Today on the show, we're joined by the wonderful Gretta Ray. How are you going?
I'm good, thank you.
That's so good. Now, tell us about which song you're performing today.
I'm going to be performing a song that I wrote called Drive.
Great, whenever you're ready.
Spaced out in an absent dream that branched out of the thought of you and me. It started out like a seed, and then it grew like a tree. Never joined at the hip, no, I barely see you or know you, but I feel like I do. Now I'm invested, I am captivated and consumed. Seems you're my latest muse. All of your love is way too much for me to ask of you, but these thoughts are inescapable when they're illustrating you falling through the floor. When I walk in the room, making your tired eyes widen and your cheeks turn rouge. Enjoy your taste and touch are two things that I want, but babe, neither are what I ponder on the most. I see me heading out onto the road as your temporary load. Such a vivid vision, it makes me wanna know. Do you want it, do you want it, do you wanna drive? Say you want nobody's love and company but mine. Do you want it, do you want it, do you wanna drive? Say you never met a woman that made you feel this alive. I will lose my mind, I've come to find whenever in your presence I am present. Imagination has me seated at your side. It's nothing short of bliss, it's the best thing in the worst way. Loving you like this, loving you like this. Blazing street lights through the window glass, your feet on the gas, mine upon the dash. I know you're driving too fast, all the world is still. Imagery such as this is symptomatic. You can call me a fanatic, I'm an addict to what I can't have but want. Some would say this is fiction, but it is not. I can get so high off a vivid picture that's occupying my mind. Do you want it, do you want it, do you want to drive? Say you want nobody's love and company but mine. Do you want it, do you want it, do you want to drive? Say you never met a woman that made you feel this alive. I will lose my mind, I've come to find whenever in your presence I am present. Imagination has me seated at your side. It's nothing short of bliss, it's the best thing in the worst way. Loving you like this, loving you like this. Drive, 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 drive. It's the best thing in the worst way, loving you like this.
That was an amazing song.
Thank
Tell
you.
us where you get your inspiration from.
Well, I spend a lot of time observing human behaviour and relationships. That tends to be what I write about the most at the moment. So,
Yeah, well, that makes sense. You're still in school as well. So
Yeah.
how do you balance your schoolwork with your music?
I don't really know. I just basically try and switch all like social media off whenever I'm studying because I can find that to be quite distracting. And yeah, just make sure I spend enough allocated time in the day studying in comparison
Yeah.
to music. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, big things are coming for you. So what do you have
Thank
coming up?
Well, I have a couple more shows this year, but then I have Year 12 exams, and when that's finished, I'm going to head to the States to do some recording and writing, and yeah, start some more work over there. So that'll be
Great.
fun.
Great. Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
This is Balcony TV Melbourne, presented by The Push and Sin 1700. Thanks for watching.
BalconyTV.